So we headed away with a mate, Simon, and I haven't seen him in probably 20 years. We went deer hunting, found heaps of sign. There was just rub trees everywhere. There was fallow and sambar droppings all over the place. We just like stumbled upon this just by sheer chance. You never imagine your luck when you get to a place like this. So we roamed around the forest, and the weather set in for a little while. Turned all the tracks to just slush and mud. It was just slippery. Ended up sideways at one point in time. So we decided to hike in a fair bit of the way rather than using the car. We found it pretty challenging. The conditions just got worse and worse and worse. We ended up with sleet, we ended up with hail, we ended up with rain, and towards the end of the trip we just ended up with snow, as you'll see later in the video. But we were lucky enough to come across a whole stack of wood that was right near our campsite, so we had pretty good fires and so on, but getting off the fire was pretty miserable. We figured it probably held deer up a fair bit, hiding under trees and so on. There was a heaps of pine plantations, which were really hard to navigate. But we thought we'd try some of the fringe country, try and find some open areas. And you'll see later in the video, the drone just came into its own as far as getting up above the canopy and seeing where the open areas were. So we used that to our advantage using the technology. And we knew the deer were there was no doubt about it. There was just tracks everywhere, footprints everywhere. There were signs from droppings all over the place. And we ended up bumping into about 4 deer as we travelled along. We saw a few foxes, we saw some rabbits and so on. But as far as getting onto anything, it was just not happening due to the rain. So as you see here, we're coming into an open field, which we navigated via the drone. So we came into this open field, and as we got there on foot, just opened up a whole new perspective on the area. And we just found the ground was just ploughed. You couldn't believe it. There was fields and fields and fields of it where the pigs had been, and fresh droppings, just so fresh. Must have been that morning or the night before. We just didn't come across any pigs. Just a little bit unlucky on that perspective. But we persisted. We kept out there, always checking out for new sign and so on. But that's hunting, I guess. It's one of those things. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. And as it turns out, the deer we did see were on the horizon, so we decided safety first, and we didn't shoot. It just wasn't suitable at the point in time. And same with the fox, it was on the horizon too. So lucky for him, unlucky for us, but that's the way it goes. So look, one of these areas was probably turned into a reconnaissance trip more than anything. We really didn't get an opportunity to make anything of it, but every time you get out in the field, you learn something new, you try something new, and you store it in that memory bank for the next time you get out there. Right, here we are, guys. We're hunting New South Wales. You can see all the ice and snow on the car. Freezing cold outside, but we're still out here looking for deer. Alright, here's Simon. We're on a deer hunt.
We're hunting flat out hard today.
Yes, tell us about what you saw today, Simon.
We've seen 4 deers, pig sign everywhere, Deer sign everywhere.
Rub trees.
Rub trees.
Every second tree.
Every second tree.
How many did we get today?
We've got 0 at the moment. We're getting there.
Yeah.
The signs are there.
The signs are there, and we're being sneaky. We're using drones.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't know even if it's legal.
No,
but anyhow.
we're in our camo gear, no one can see us.
That's right.
Yep.
So here's our campsite for tonight. Pretty basic. The upshot is there's wood galore, so it's going to be a nice warm fire because it's going to be freezing. Come deer hunting, they said. It'll be fun, they said. It'll be freezing, Simon says right now. Look at that. Got a good dose of snow last night. Check out the front of the car. So there you go. Saw 4 deer, 1 fox, and that's about it. Anyhow, we've learnt some stuff. We've found some good spots. We're going to be coming back.